Hello, it's Guy Hutchinson. I'm here on Denison Drive in Hightstown because at one time in that apartment right there lived this man. And I'm going to tell you his story. This is a very important person in the history of track. Listen, I get this to stick on my car for you so you can stare at this. Stay. All right. John Youie Woodruff was born July 5th, 1915. He was an Olympic runner at the 1936 Summer Olympics. And let me give you some background on that. Adolf Hitler was running Germany, and this was in Berlin, Germany. And 18 black athletes were there from the United States, and these African-American athletes dominated track and field and dealt at least a mental blow to Adolf Hitler, and it was big news. You probably have heard the story of Jesse Owens, but you may not have heard of John Woodruff, even though he ran in one of the most exciting races in Olympic history. John Woodruff, before getting into the Olympics, was at the University of Pittsburgh. It was 1936, where he placed second in the AAU meet and then first at the Olympic trials, which earned him a spot on the Olympic team. Now, he was inexperienced, but he was the favorite. He was a tall runner, and he was a fast thinker and really had good smarts on the track. Now, during the race, he got boxed in, and he couldn't move forward, and he didn't want to foul anybody because he knew if he fouled somebody, he'd be disqualified, and he didn't know what else to do. He couldn't get forward in the race, so he stopped. And his quote was, "I heard people say I almost stopped running. I didn't almost stop. I stopped." And so he stopped running, let the other runners go ahead, and then he took off and ran around them. He lost the lead in the backstretch, but regained it before the end of the race and won the gold medal. And it's really just an amazing story. After winning the gold medal, he went to World War II. He ended up in the Korean War as well. He left as a lieutenant colonel when he left the military, and he retired eventually to Arizona. But before getting to Arizona, he lived right here on Denison Drive here in Hightstown, New Jersey from 1995 to 2000. And he is a very interesting person. I'm glad to say that I'm now standing in the area where he once lived. If you like the channel, please hit like, subscribe, all that. Otherwise, I will see you next time. And for now, I bid you adieu.